what is your looking all the things around us? What is your assessment of the situation and some predictions that you can give us regarding the events, including, of course, yours events?
Right. Regarding the artists, yeah, a lot of artists, the ones that do this full time for a living, for their job, have been hit really badly.
Yeah.
Just as the promoters have been hit very, very badly. I think everybody's affected. We have some people that are artists, but they also have another form of living, so they've been okay. But I know some artists, some DJs, for instance, that gave up their full-time job to do this full-time. And when this happened, they had zero income. So there's a lot of people that do have zero income for that. And one of the things we looked at is that we got to try and rebuild the scene and give support to a lot of the artists, our local artists. Yeah,
so
we've got to do.
Can you elaborate? What does it mean? I mean,
Well,
you're speaking personally, not or speaking for the industry in general. I guess you're speaking personally.
I'm speaking both personally and for the industry, because for instance, our events are different from like yours. You have more of an international crowd that comes. So when you go to Croatia, it's an international crowd that you have come in, and your artists are all international that comes.
Yeah.
Our events we run is an international event, but the crowd that we have, majority of our crowd are local, are from the UK. So the way we're looking at it is that the instructors that we have here need a lot of support. So we want to try and give more support to the UK artists and try and rebuild our scene here in the UK. Because when we start back, you would have had 1 year.
So Robert, when you say by giving support, that would mean when your next event happens, or next few events, you will be more focusing on giving the opportunities to the local artists from the UK, let's say like this.
Yeah. We'll be looking more to give more support to them.
Well, I think that is what is going to happen in many other events that are in your, let's say, nature, by your nature. So the people that have events more towards local crowd, they will be employing more local artists. Yeah,
well, like
it makes sense.
Yeah, and at the same time, what you have to look at is that we would have had a year with zero beginners. There would have been no beginners classes happening for a year. So that means that you have no students that would have moved from beginners to improvers. And so all of that is going to affect the numbers coming in. You've also got a lot of people that probably would have taken up other hobbies other than salsa. They'd have find other things to do other than dance. You know, I know a lot of people, a hell of a lot of people have taken up riding. Yeah, and I know that because I have sons that have taken up riding as well, and it's quite addictive, and that's become their passion. So you're going to find that other people will take up other things that they want to do other than dance. So we're going to have a reduction of people that are going to be booking festival passes, and also what Steffi did mention as well, people have lost their jobs. People don't have that disposable income to go and attend festivals as well. So you lost a big number in that area. So the scene in general is going to need a rebuild, and it's going to need everybody that's in it to help do this. You know, so yeah, that's the way I'm looking at it. That the whole scene needs a rebuild.
It's gonna be interesting, not in a positive way, but it's gonna be interesting seeing the landscape that we will have in let's say post-COVID. But I see this post-COVID as not as like you draw a line and then you're closed and then the next day you're open. I think we'll have a gradual transition to the to the from kind of events with a lot of or certain measures being employed to the point where no measures are being employed, and that to that point, the second one where let's say it's back to normal, it's hard to predict when it's going to happen. So